Hey guys, what's up? Good morning to everyone. Hope every one of you are doing great. So I was just heading to my clinic. So thought, why don't I just make a very interesting video, okay? And it was about something interesting thing in the field of psychology, okay? Why psychology is so fascinating? Because it's the study of cognitive patterns of human mind, okay? And human minds are okay, designed to fool themselves, okay. With times and with evolution, human mind has adapted themselves to a lot of cognitive biases, okay. So I was just reading an article where I learned about a lot of biases, and these biases happens to us on a daily basis unknowingly, okay. Even we are not aware of those biases, and being aware of these biases will really help you figure it out, okay. And I just wanted to discuss it right before I go to clinic. So thought, why not? Okay, share some few points of some biases that you encounter on a daily basis. Okay. So first of all, have you ever heard of a bias called cognitive bias? As the name suggests, okay, the bias into your thinking pattern. Okay, there's a famous story. Okay, a fox went to get grapes. Okay, that was ahead. Okay, that was in a tree, and after repeated attempt, he was unable to get that grapes. Okay, so what did he do? He had three options: either to get the grapes, second was to accept that he could not get the grapes, and the third thing is to to bring a belief, to develop a belief that these grapes are not worth, okay. Who would eat these grapes, okay? So a contrary belief, okay, that is what happens, okay, especially when we human beings uh, do not get what we want, okay, sometimes happens, okay. And we tend to develop a alternative belief that actually satisfies our ego. But when there are two contrary belief, when there are two opposing belief, okay, that lead to internal conflict a lot. And the internal conflict, I forget to mention that internal conflict are reason for lot of troubles in your life, lot of mental health issue, lot of emotional disturbance, okay, and a lot of things. So that was one of the thing what cognitive bias is. It is actually a belief that is contrary to your original belief, and you are in a tussle between both of these beliefs, okay. Just for an example, you go for a job and you did not get selected, okay, just because of some reason, but you held a belief, you started thinking again that no, that job was not good for me, okay. You held a totally different belief that satisfies your ego, rather than telling that maybe the other candidates were more capable than you. So that is the thing, brothers. And this cognitive bias definitely lead to internal conflict. And when there's internal conflict, there's dissatisfaction with oneself, okay, and lead to mental problems and a lot of other problems. So it's better you become more rational whenever you feel that you are trying to give a cognitive bias, okay, to your belief. Just challenge that bias. It will help you be more rational, okay. That is the more important thing. That's why I'm discussing this psychology, because if the major problem is there's internal conflict, there will be problem, okay. The second is a spotlight effect, okay. This is the another bias, cognitive bias, okay. It's really hot, that's why I'm sweating a little bit, okay. But I'm just trying to revise certain things. So second one is the spotlight effect, okay. Have you ever thought whenever you become late, you come late at the clinic, okay, if I go to clinic and I become late and everyone started seeing me, I feel for some moment that everyone is trying to observe me, or everyone is noticing me, okay, even though no one is noticing noticing you, okay. People are busy in their own life, own world, because they don't have time for you, okay. But that bias, that spotlight effect comes, okay, in light, and that is a kind of cognitive error only, okay. When you become late, or when you try to, like, when you do something awkward, okay, sometime it happens, okay, like uh, you I'm not getting words, okay, just anything, okay, you do something awkward, you speak in some awkward manner, and you feel that everyone is noticing you, but that is not the effect. And what happens as a result of spotlight effect is you become more anxious, you become more aware all the time, rather than focusing on your work. You are always constantly seeing that everyone is noticing you, okay. Whether little work you are doing or little mistake you made during your presentation, everyone will notice. No, That's not the case. Just be rational. No one has enough time to just watch you all the time. Okay? So remove that bias too. Try to be more aware of this bias. The third bias is the anchor bias, the anchoring effect. We in our daily life are affected by numbers, the words we see, okay? And there's a very interesting okay, research, I would say experiment have been done, okay? When you are given few choices, you are bound to make choices among them. The best example, if I ask someone like, what which number would you like, what is your favorite number, you could answer me multiple, 1, 200 to thousands and crores. But if I ask you the same question, choose any number between 1 to 4, you are bound to make choices within that range. So that is anchor effect, and that will guide you to make a certain decision. Okay, why is this important? This has shown that the anchoring effect is bound to happen in lot of cases, and we tend to be sometimes victims of anchor effect. All those negotiators, all those salespersons sometimes use the same thing. You have heard of multiple offer, okay? Like get this within the frame time, this is the best offer for the moment and things like that. And that's an anchoring effect, okay? That cannot be totally reduced, but we can just be aware. And the next time we feel that this is some kind of anchor effect, just take your time, just think, give your own judgment, give your own opinion rather than being anchored by other words and numbers, okay? So that was an important thing. And a famous example was few judges were experimented, okay? Judges were given a profile of a shoplifter, okay? And before giving the judgment, the judge were asked to roll the dice, and the dice either would give a number 3 or a number 6, okay? That were the just two options. So it was found that those judges who scored 3 were bound, did give the victim or the accused uh, a tenure of 3 to 4 months, okay, not more than that. At the opposite, those who rolled out the number 6 gave the shoplifter or the accused the punishment of 6 to 7 years of jail. So you can see how this anchoring guides your judgment. So be aware of that judgment. The fourth and the most famous that we overall think, okay, we have all seen the first impression is the last impression, okay? How do and why this happens, okay? When you see a handsome guy, you tend to think he's also intelligent, he's knowledgeable, XYZ factor. And that happens to most of the cases. That may not be true, but that is a effect of halo effect. Okay, what really happens in halo effect is even though you two have the same quality, the quality that is present first will overall guide your whole or overall represent the whole personality. Okay, just for example, two guys, okay, Ram and Sam. Ram is intelligent, Ram is knowledgeable, but Ram is also impulsive and he is arrogant. At the same time, Sam is impulsive, he is arrogant, but he is intelligent too. Both of them have same quality. But the first thing, Ram will be considered more intelligent. He will consider more capable just because he is intelligent. He might have arrogance. Whether on the other, Sam is arrogant, and that's why little bit of intelligence also doesn't matter the most. So what I was trying to say is this bias will affect your cognition, your perception of the human being. So before you judge any human being on their first impression, okay, take time. Okay, you don't have to judge anyone on the first impression. You have to observe the overall qualities. That was it, my friends. I think I'm getting late for the clinic. I think I'm I don't know why it's hot. Okay, it's really the sun is shining at a good rate, and I think I should take a break. And thank you for watching me, and thank you. That was it for today. Bye.